Cops removed our hedgehog.
I'm not dumb. I'm not moving because you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna come over here because there's no one here. I'm gonna stay here.
Ah!
Oh, you're kidding me? Oh my god. Objective fucking lost.
This is we knocked out one of their tanks, but we lost one of our own.
Did you see that? I shot him directly. His body went like this, which means that his connection's bad, and then I couldn't hit him again. That's fucking ludicrous. Are you kidding? Dude, those were all headshots. The only part of his body that was exposed was his head, and he didn't die. I have no ammo.
We are taking A.
Why the fuck did my gun switch?
Quickly, grab A.
Dude, my gun switched for no reason. I have no idea what happened. I literally have no idea why that game. I never pressed triangle, and it pulled out a handgun. Good job, Sledgehammer.
The enemy has taken back A.
We
lost.
That's bullshit. I fucking had it. I was taking A, and all of a sudden it switches out to my handgun. Sure. No, I didn't run out of bullets because I had I had a machine gun with full bullets. How did I run out of bullets? Once again, if you want to minimize server issues, don't have a required social fucking lobby for a multiplayer game that's not a fucking social experience like Destiny 2. This shouldn't exist. That's why they're having server issues. This is why the game didn't work last night, because they made this stupid bullshit. That's why no one can fucking play. Hello? Hello, Sledgehammer? You dumb fucks. Alright, I finally can play. Hey, Mad Crazed, if you want to be an apologist for Sledgehammer, what you should do is you should tweet them and ask them where they live, and then you could go, like, blow them. That's what you could just, like, suck their dicks. Because, you know, that's what you're doing on stream right now, is you're just basically sucking their dicks. Oh, no, it's because school got out. That's why it's so busy right now. Get the fuck out of here, because school got out, he says.
Stop the enemy from
What the
building that
fuck?
bridge.
I stood up and ducked, and then I got hit afterward. That was super delay. Dude, what? I'm behind cover. I'm behind cover, and the guy's shooting me. Fuck this, dude. This match is terrible. I'm on an awful team with a bunch of fucking idiots. And my weapon sucks, and the connection sucks. Oh my, how's their whole team in there? My team is so bad, the entire enemy team is inside the fucking objective area. Oh my god. My team is fucking terrible.
Burn them up. Deactivate the bomb.
Oh my fucking god. My team is so bad.
Quickly,
I can't believe they're
disarm
this
the
bad.
bomb.
Well, I just spawned dead. I can't believe I waited 20 minutes for this awful match.
The tank is pulling back.
This is a complete waste of time. I might as well not even play. Immediately I got killed. Wow. Of course.
Our hedgehog has stopped B.
Yes, of course. Oh yeah, it was a quick scope. A quick scope kill, sure.
We're trying to take A.
What?
He's not gonna make it.
So I saw him, I went to look down the sight, already I'm getting shot, even though on my screen he never fired a bullet. Okay. That's that day one connection quality there, Sledgehammer.
The cops are trying to steal A.
What the fuck? Again! I saw him, I immediately started firing, I'm dead before a bullet comes out of my gun. Thanks, Sledgehammer. God, they suck as a game dev, they really do. What? What the fuck? He was invisible! He was fucking invisible, stupid game. It's right here. I knew it! And you saw that garbage? A flying shotgun jump, and it kills me. Fucking stupid Sledgehammer. Dude, we know how guns work at Sledgehammer. Jumping shotgun blast is accurate. Fucking morons. Jumping shotgun. The guy's jumping back and forth with a shotgun, and it works. That's not how shotguns work, stupid. Boy, Sledgehammer is a bunch of fucking idiots. What the fuck? I shot directly into them. They ran through the bullets and no one died. Sledgehammer. We know what we're doing when we make games. What a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm pressing square. Jumping shotgun again. Jumping shotgun. You cannot jump and fire a fucking shotgun, Sledgehammer. It's not how it works.
Until the bridge is destroyed.
Fuck you. Oh my god, I couldn't do anything. I was stuck in the climbing animation. They wouldn't let me do anything. What the fuck?
30 seconds left.
Are they insane?
We are grabbing it.
Again, jumping shotgun. All this guy does is jump and mash shotgun. There it is, jumping shotgun. That's all he does. And it works because Sledgehammer are a bunch of morons.
He got the cross before the enemy can destroy the bridge. Tanks are dancing.
Unreal. Well, the entire enemy team spawns behind me. Gee, I wonder why I died. I wonder why I died. What? I couldn't fire my gun! The gun wouldn't fire. He was standing right in front of me and I could not fire. What the fuck? Stupid game.
We can do this.
What? I fired on him first. What the fuck? I blatantly fired on him first and I die instantly. Okay. Huh? Where the fuck did he come from? He appears out of nowhere.
What?
He probably just spawned.
Do not allow the
I was shooting him in the mouth.
Force them back.
I was shooting him in the fucking mouth and I died. This game's fucking stupid sometimes, man.
Got your back.
Complete horseshit. What the fuck? He walked through the flame like it wasn't there and shotguns me to death. This game fucking sucks. Are you fucking stupid? Hey, Dice, watch this, you dumb fucks. He walked through the flame and shotguns me. It's still bullshit. Here's the guy coming with the shotgun. Flame. Walks right through, shotguns me. Wow. Wow, good job, Dice. You guys are fucking geniuses. Alright, everyone, started this one in progress only because OBS had an error and didn't fucking record. Oh my god. I shot him point blank, he didn't die. Point blank with the shotgun, he fucking survived.
What?
Got this shit. I had it until I got shot right in my ass.
Swapping weapons. Starting sweep.
Wow, that was point blank. You saw that, right? Point blank shotgun. The guy didn't die. And I did hit him directly that time. No one can say I missed. That was direct hit. And the guy did not die. Lucky motherfucker. What? I'm trying to get behind cover, but my guy's walking like a slug for some reason. Bullshit! I couldn't... Oh! The game locked up. That's what happened. The game crashed. Well, I gotta kill him. Immediately got killed. And then my body got blown to bits. Well, that sucked. 2 heavies with shields. Any other guy would have died, but I have to run into the heavy with a fucking 2 heavies with shields. Of course. Dude, I'm tired of this. The controls suck. Playing this with this piece of shit is awful. You cannot get accurate aim. You can't. It's fucking garbage. Games like this, you need mouse and keyboard, man. It's fucking garbage. I'm such a terrible disadvantage. If I was on mouse and keyboard, I'd be getting so many kills with the assault class with that shotgun. But I can't hit anyone because the controls are terrible with these fucking shit thumbsticks.
What?
Come on. Oh my god, dude. It's so terrible. The guy's right in front of me. Oh, I shoot it to the left. Oh, he overcompensates too far to the left. Okay, go to the right. Now he swings far to the right and fires up into the fucking sky. It's so dumb. This thumbstick's a piece of shit. It really is. And this is supposed to be like the 3rd generation, right? Because the PS1 didn't have this native, but then they put in PS2, PS3, PS4, we still have thumbsticks that fucking suck. We still haven't gotten controllers that are good for these kind of games. It's like, give me a fucking break, dude. Alright, I'm gonna fucking play Galactic Assault now. Fuck this. You're not gonna believe this. You're seriously not gonna believe this. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This whole situation I'm in, yes, it is, I'll tell you right now, my tax attorney is at fault for some of the stuff that happened. But wait till you hear the full story. You're not gonna fucking believe it. Are you ready? So I noticed about early on this year, probably early to middle 2017, I started to get all these extra mailings in the mail. Ads, trade papers, I'm talking like Construction Magazine, science, scientist, doctor, publishing, right? And I'm looking at this shit, and I'm like, now, I know I didn't subscribe to any of it, and it says on it, on the mailing, addressed to DSPGaming. Interesting, right? So I start getting all this mail about DSPGaming. Right now, every 3 days, my mailbox is full. Because whoever this was that did this signed me up for like every possible free publication that there is regarding like business and trade. And I'm getting every 3 days a stack of mail this high that fills the mailbox. So every 3 days I have to go empty the mailbox because someone did this to me. Okay? All of a sudden, oh God, now I can't remember if it was even late August or early September at this point. All right? I get a letter in the mail stating that due to some information that has come across the desk of someone, that they suspect that I, Phil Burnell, own a business called DSPGaming, and I'm doing business in the state of Washington, but I'm not doing it properly. I never registered the business, which is legally required in the state of Washington, and I'm not paying taxes. In the state of Washington, they have what's apparently, which I don't know, I'm not a tax attorney, it's called, it's some kind of a business, I don't even know the technical thing, but some kind of a business tax, that if you're self-employed in Washington, and if you fit certain criteria, like you make a certain amount of money, you get income from certain sources, or you receive certain tax documents from the people who you have contractual agreements with, you're required to register as a business and to pay this business tax in the state of Washington. So I get this letter, and I'm looking at it like, what the hell is this, man? Are you serious? Like, what could this be? Could this be true? This is bullshit. And I read it, I'm like, well, I don't own my own business. I don't, I'm not registered. I don't own my own business. I don't. Legally, there's no business out there that's called DSPGaming. DSPGaming is just a YouTube channel, right? In addition, there's tons of tax write-offs for the self-employed. For example, anything that I buy that's related to the business, a video game, this controller, the cost of ink for the printer that printed out my questions for Ask the King or has anything business related, the cost of electricity in the house, the cost of the internet for the house, all these things are tax deductible, meaning I have to pay for them, but I cannot be taxed on them, meaning I will not have to pay taxes for the amount of money of stuff that I spend on the business. So if I reinvest money into the business, it helps me because it allows me to pay less taxes on a yearly basis. There's no business called DSPGaming. It doesn't exist. I called the guy back and left him a voicemail explaining. I said, listen, you got it wrong. I don't own my own business. I'm not buying or selling. I'm not doing a service. It's internet-based videos that people put ads on. It's way different from what you're describing in your letter. Therefore, I don't think I'm qualified under. You don't have to worry about it or whatever. So at that point, I tried to get my tax attorney from Connecticut involved. All right. I tried to say, what's going on here? This guy is saying that maybe I qualify for having to register as a business and pay business tax and all of this. What's going on? I said, I'm just curious. How did this happen? How did you find out about DSPGaming? Because it's not registered anywhere or anything like that. And he said, well, we got an anonymous tip about a company called DSPGaming that apparently was operating in Washington State. And the real reason that we got a whiff of you is because you're on a mailing list for small businesses in the state. Like, you're registered on all of them. If you take a look, it's DSPGaming. It says you're the sole proprietor, and it lists your address, and they signed you up for all of these. I said, well, that makes sense. because that's why I'm getting these contractor magazines. That's why I'm getting all these business-related mailings that I didn't sign up for. That's why I'm getting them all. Someone went out there with my information and registered me as a small business on all these free mailing lists. And then whoever it is that takes care of, you know, the state tax or business tax in Washington got an anonymous tip and went out and looked and said, oh, look at this. If they're registered for these mailings, they must be real. And then they started investigating me. I go to my tax attorney and I say, listen, we got to get you in the loop. You've got to talk to this guy because I don't know anything about this. You told me you were taking care of this when I moved out here. Obviously, it sounds like this guy's mistaken. Let's figure this out together. It's like an authorization form that my tax attorney would have to fill out in order to communicate with my personal info. It's like permission for him to give my personal info to this guy who's inquiring about business tax, okay? I send him the form and he goes, Phil, I don't know if I'm comfortable filling out this form. I really feel that at this point, since it seems like, you know, this might be something serious, you should get a tax attorney in the state of Washington. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? You do not have to get another attorney. I will still be your tax attorney. He's taking on all that responsibility for me moving and doing my taxes properly in the state of Washington. Literally says, well, I think you should just get another tax attorney now in Washington. So I went back to him as politely as I possibly could because it wasn't very polite. And basically the tax attorney told me he thinks I do owe some kind of business tax. It's going to be a chunk of money, all right, that apparently I'm going to owe. And the question is, what's the amount going to be? We don't know. It's probably, and he gave me an estimate. He says, just a rough estimate. It's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. It's not going to be $10,000, but it could be thousands of dollars. And the problem is with the interest, fees, all that's going to be associated with not paying this for years, it could end up being way more. It could balloon because of that. I was like, listen, sorry, I just don't have the money. Like, if you right now put down a $5,000 to $7,000 tax bill in front of me and said, Phil, you owe this, I have no money to pay it. I don't have enough credit to pay it. Nothing. Couldn't pay it. There's nothing I could do to pay you. It would just go delinquent, you know, I'm going to get hit with a giant bill from whoever this is, business department or whoever they are. Here's your bill. You owe this many thousands of dollars. And I'm going to say, sorry, guys, I don't have it. But what I'm going to have to do is sell my house. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up because, again, I told you guys months ago, all right? This has nothing to do with me. I did nothing wrong. I paid a guy with 30 years of experience who assured me he knew what he was doing to do my taxes properly, and he did not do due diligence when I moved across the country to make sure I was doing my business taxes properly. He didn't even do research at all. He basically just said, there's no state income tax, you don't owe it, and he never went the next step. Now, 3.5 years later, he's shirking all responsibility like he never told me that he could still be my tax attorney. And just think about this now. Seriously. This is what I'm trying to do. Every day I'm coming to stream, I'm trying to put out entertaining streams for you guys and gals, and I'm trying to act like nothing's wrong, and I'm trying to act like there's no stress, and I am incredibly stressed to the point where, you know, like I said, I can't sleep at night. I'm not feeling good because of this, and I don't know what's going to happen, guys, because the thing is, there's no easy solution. There's no easy, even if I have to sell the house, I still can't sell the house fast enough to pay the taxes. So there's no way to do it. No matter what, I'm going to get screwed somehow. The question is, what's the degree of screwing I'm going to receive? Okay? This really sucks. This really fucking sucks. Recognition on stream. They want to, you know what I mean? They want to be part of the streams. They don't really care about Patreon. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it. All right? I'm going to change it. Here we go. You ready? Here's how it's going to be. In 2018... I'm going to base the events, meaning the playthroughs, you know, if I'm going to do a special like playthrough of a game, a marathon, etc. I'm going to base these events not on how much I raise on Patreon. I'm going to base it on the number of subscriptions and subscribers that I have here on Twitch. And the way I'm going to do it to start, all right, the way I'm going to do it to start is it's going to be based off of what I saw could basically potentially be my maximum subscribers plus a few because I want to be able to get that. So really, I just saw this past weekend, all right, the maximum number of subscribers I've ever had at once here on my Twitch channel was 308. We hit that actually when I say this weekend, it is the weekend. It was this week, this past week, like the middle of the week. I hit 308 concurrent subscribers, okay? What I want to do, all right, is I want to have it so I consistently have 300, and I want to add to that for us to celebrate and do these special events. So what I think I'm going to do, for example, in the month of January, okay, is if I can hit 350 concurrent subscribers in January during the month at any point, then I'll do a special event, you know, in February or March or whatever. But the way it's going to work, all right, the way it's going to work is patrons, people who pledge to my Patreon, are going to still have the capability to control the events. So total number of subs on Twitch determines if I do the event. Patrons will control the event. So for example, I'm just making this up. Let's say in January my goal is I'm going to play, I don't know, I'll pull any game out of a fucking hat. I'm going to play Sonic the Lost World. I'm not saying that's it because I don't think a lot of people would want to see me play that anyway. But let's say that was the goal. So if I hit 350 concurrent subs on Twitch anytime during the month of January, then I'm going to do a playthrough of that, okay? But, all right, actually, let me do it this way. Let me adjust that. It's not Sonic the Lost World. It's a Sonic playthrough. If I hit 350 subs in January, it's a Sonic playthrough, guaranteed. But then it will be the patrons who pledge in January, all right, who nominate and vote on the Sonic games that they want to see me play in the event. See what I mean? That's how it's going to be. It's going to be number of subs, right, will motivate people to sub to the channel consistently to get these events happening. But then if you are a contributor on Patreon, you now mold that event. You'll be able to nominate and vote and do that kind of stuff. I think this makes sense. Because there's people on Patreon who are going to be consistent pledgees no matter what, right? So now if you want to be a part of the event, you sub to my channel. Or let me put it this way. If you want the event to happen, you sub to the channel. If you want to be a part of the event and mold it and control it, pledge to the Patreon. Okay?